No, where I'm upset is something totally different. We have to have a conversation about Lincoln Riley and USC.
Let's do it.
Because this has less to do with gambling on Saturday night and more to do with how we're approaching the rest of the year. Caleb Williams, do me a favor and just leave. Because it's clear you don't want to be there. Caleb eating gummy worms on the sideline, leaning over like he's had too much pizza, no emotion, no support for teammates, plays like shit. Newsflash, you got outplayed by a pig farmer. Full stop. Utah's quarterback is a pig farmer who worked at Lowe's to pay his tuition to start the year. And he had a better game than Caleb Williams. I don't know. Listen, you and I have had this conversation, and we can just tell the people right now, straight up, we looked at each other going, am I really supposed to lose 16 NFL football games this season for the right to take this kid? Because I don't get it.
Especially when it feels like this crop of quarterbacks, like, if you don't get Caleb, are you happy with Penix?
I'm happy with Drake May. I'm happy with Penix. I'm not there yet on JJ, but I think he'll end up in the conversation. I could be happy with Riley Leonard. The point I'm making to you is Lincoln Riley is failing as the head coach of USC based on two things. Your job is to get your kids to buy in and play. USC looks like a team that is not interested. The quarterback looks like he is already foot out the door. Two, your defense is terminal. The issues on your defense are terminal. They are dysfunctional. They are not. How? Forget about the ridiculous targeting call on Bear Alexander late. Ridiculous.
The guy was so emotional, too. It sucked.
Dude, these guys give, the players who give it their all have a right to be emotional. Mm-hmm. That kid, that's a ridiculous penalty. But you've got a, 3rd and 20, and you're giving up a 26-yard scramble to a guy from the Lowe's tile aisle.
He was dead to rights.
What the fuck are you doing? And again, I had USC minus 6.5, and I had USC in a teaser to cap
just to win.
Yeah, all they had to do was win. They were laying a half point. It's one of the rare times I teased a favorite, and I got what I deserved. Never tease a favorite. I got exactly what I deserved. I dined on the gambling bullet. But I'll just be straight with you. I'm not impressed with Lincoln Riley. You're 2 years in at USC. It's the same shit. Your QB doesn't play in any form of system. He plays looser than Kyler, looser than Baker, looser than Jalen, looser than any of these Oklahoma transfer guys. He's not playing good football. Defensively, Alex Grinch is failing you. You kept him around. This defense is an absolute atrocity. I gotta be honest, 2 years in, I'm wholly unimpressed. If I'm a USC donor, I'm unimpressed.
He knew Grinch wasn't good a year ago. And Grinch will be the fall guy, and Lincoln's going to get another run at this next year. But the season's over now. With 2 losses, the season's over.
And I don't think we can bet on USC.
And it took me right where I wanted to go. I've got their next 4 games right in front of me. And this may sound ridiculous. How many do they win, and do they win another game?
Let's hear it.
They will start with a road game against a 2 weeks to prepare Cal squad. Now, they should win that game, Mike, but
I'm not getting involved. Now, I would need a lot of points with Cal.
And I think it's double digits right now, which is interesting. That might be the one they win, because after that, they go and play Washington.
I would take UW.
Then they go to Oregon.
I would take Oregon.
And then they get the rivalry clash with UCLA. Physical team.
Would need to see the number, and I need to see how Dante Moore's playing, but noted.
Is there a possibility they go 2-2, 1-3?
100% there is.
And I will circle Cal again. Too. It's a look-ahead spot against a physical team. Mike, there's a shot that they just quit, and the season ends with them losing 3 or 4 games.
Caleb's body language scares me. I got to be honest. There's a chance to see opt out. There are no rules in any of this anymore. He's not loyal to USC. He's loyal to himself.
Well, You've
already got his camp leaking out. He wants partial ownership of an NFL team. And by the way, do you want the line of the week? And I'd love to bet it right now live on the pod. How do I not take UCLA laying 17 to Colorado? Colorado's giving up nearly 500 yards a game. You got a struggling freshman QB in Dante Moore, but moreover, UCLA with a ground and pound physical offense, a legit defense. How do I not lay the 17 there?
I was looking at it. It's on the sheet. It's Saturday night ABC.
I'm making that a play. But I'm not laying north of 17.
What is it right now?
17.
Okay.
By the time this comes out, I hope the people get 17.
Yeah.
Carry on. Didn't mean to sidetrack you.